Hi, welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. This is Jeff, and now that we've done 3 live streams putting this together, set number 75288, the AT-AT Walker, which came out last year, it's now time to do the review. This set is a fun set. I really do like Star Wars. It's my second favorite theme. My most favorite is City, but Star Wars is a very close second, in fact almost tied with that. Anyway, let's jump into this. Okay, so value. This set retails for $159.99 in the US, and it comes in at 1,267 pieces, so it's above the 10 cents a piece ratio by far, actually. You do get 6 minifigures. You get 2 drivers, General Veers, you get Luke Skywalker, and inside there are 2 snow troopers. Even though there are 5 seats, you only get 2 troopers. So for the value, I can't give it a 10 this time. In addition to the other thing that I have a problem with is that all the other versions of the AT-AT, these pieces are printed and they have the joint section looking things on them, printed on them. This one does not. Plus, they didn't do a very good job on the legs. The legs look very lanky. They don't look as good as the other ones. So as for value, I'm going to put this at a 7. For creativity, though, I will give it a 10. And that's because it is pretty cool. I mean, they do their best to match the AT-AT. And, you know, I got to give it to them. That'd be really difficult to do. The AT-AT is not a square box. It's anything but a square box. I mean, it's got all kinds of different angles on it, as you can see here. They're trying to match. So, you know, I can't really dock them anything for that, because given with what Lego has, I think they did a pretty good job. And in addition, this particular set, when it comes to playability, I'm going to give it a 9. And that's because General Veers, if he stands straight up, this does not close. And so you really can't have General Veers in there at the same time as the drivers. There just isn't very much room in here. I mean, he ends up hitting people, and he still, because of his helmet, doesn't go down all the way. So I'll give that a 9. As far as ease of build, I'll put it at a 5. It's right in the middle. It's not too difficult. It's not too easy. I did have a bit of trouble putting it together with some of the Technic pieces and getting some things mixed up. And that's not all me. Some of that is the instructions. Sometimes the instructions are not exactly clear. So I'll give it a 5 out of 5 when it comes to putting it together. And also, this is Lego's 6th version of this. And I'm not counting in the poly bags or the advent counters. I mean this size. They've made 6 of them. And with that, I have some comparisons to make. So when it comes to the comparison on playability, let's start off with the oldest of these. And that's set number 4483 here. It came out in 2004. It came with 4 minifigures. It was 1,052 pieces. It is very simple, and for those who have a Hawkeye, you will notice that I have mixed in the light bluish gray and the old light gray. And that's because when moving from Ohio to Germany, the Army movers busted one of the crates, putting it on the boat, and a bunch of Lego spilled out. And I did lose some Lego, but it took me months to figure that out. And well, my sets were all jumbled up from that time period. So, and that happened in 2008. And so some of my older sets do have them mixed in because it would have taken too much time to do it otherwise. But all the pieces are here, and same with the dark gray. You have some dark bluish gray and some dark blue or dark gray mixed in here. But this set here was very simple. The head's very fragile. If you even look at it, sometimes it falls off. It does swing from side to side a little bit, and it does open from the sides to allow you to have, you know, access to the figures here. And it came with two snow troopers, and it came with a driver and a Luke Skywalker. And this is what I was talking about earlier. It had the print on the discs here, and it did not have that on this newer one. And this one also came with a speeder bike. And as I mentioned, there are 6 versions of it. And the reason why I count 6, if you look on Bricklink, there was both a blue box and a black box version of set 4483. I don't know which version I have, to be honest with you. I think it depends on what part of the world you bought it in, but there were 2 different versions of this. So I'll set this one aside. The next one here is set number 10178. It came out in 2007. It had 1,121 pieces and came with 4 minifigures. And, of course, this one did not come with the speeder bike, and that's because instead of the speeder bike, it has a motor and a battery pack. Because this one is the walking one. Now, it won't walk on the table because it needs a surface like a carpet that has some friction. Otherwise, it just kind of moves back and forth on the same place, and this table doesn't move very much. But to demonstrate it, let me go ahead and I will pick it up, this guy, and we'll go ahead and all right, so there he is. And he does walk. It is pretty cool. My cats don't like it. They're afraid of him. And Lego also built a nifty little handle here to carry this guy around, and it's pretty sturdy. And it comes with, of course, 4 figures. And instead of 2 snow troopers, it comes with General Veers inside and a driver, which I will try without breaking this because this is very fragile. Okay. And a snowtrooper, and of course Luke Skywalker. And then that gives you the most latest version, which we've discussed in detail already. And that's set number 75288 with 1,243 pieces and 6 minifigures. Because it comes with 2 AT-AT drivers, General Veers, 2 stormtroopers, and of course Luke Skywalker. You can't have it without him because he cut one of these open and threw a thermal detonator, I think it was, and blew it up. But anyway. And also, we talked about 6 versions. There's actually number 7 on the way. This is a rumor. I haven't seen any box art or anything, but it's been rumored on the internet that Lego has decided to do a Ultimate Collector series, which is the larger ones of these, and it's supposed to be very detailed. It's supposed to be 6,700 pieces. So if you could imagine, this one's only 1,200. So 6,000 pieces is going to be much larger. And it's also going to be much more detailed, which I look forward to because maybe they can get all these angles right. And I'm not saying they did a horrible job on it, but this, as I said earlier, this is a very complicated set to duplicate from the movie. So having more pieces and more space, hopefully they can do that with 6,700 pieces. It's rumored that it's going to come out around Black Friday, and it's rumored to be $800. So it's going to be a rather expensive set. However, I look forward to it, and hey, if they come out with it, I'll definitely be getting one. Alright, well I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and also leave me a comment below. If you want to turn on all notifications, you'll hear from me just about every day because I put out a video or a live stream just about every day, and you'll get the notification most of the time, at least when YouTube feels like it, you'll know. Also, if you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description to go to PayPal. Please do that. And make a donation if you'd like to keep the channel going. And in addition, you can head over to Bricklink. I have a store. It's called a Chip Off the Old Block. We have about 800,000 pieces right now. We're on the way to 1 million. We've got that many pieces that we're sorting right now. But there's a link in the description there to head to that store. And we usually ship within 24 hours. We don't count weekends and we don't count holidays on that, but usually 24 business hours is how fast we ship it. All right, well, be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next video.